everyone, Jason here, and you're listening to an NC Cutting Edge Counseling production. NCCEC is a trauma therapy practice based in North Carolina. Learn more at NCCEC.com. That's NCCEC.com. Content warnings and where to find us will be found in the episode descriptions. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fucking show.
The only way to do is to don't.
The only way to do is to don't. Well, you know it's the end of a recording day when Snyder can't form sentences anymore.
The only way is to do is to don't.
Facts.
Spit bars. Prove me wrong with any points of logic.
What was all your pointing and faces about?
I'm starting, like, my initial thought of what Kadima was spy, which is not inherently wrong. Still like a little right, I think. Also now spy.
For who?
Maybe not a spy for somebody, but like
way more into this than we are. He's way in. Like this man's like if this was the mob, he's a made man.
Look at the way he's dressed.
Look at the way he's dressed.
He was asking for it.
Look at this man.
He was asking.
I don't know what I walked in on, but sure.
Confirmed.
Yep. I'm so glad that my suspicions are confirmed.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're improv, baby.
In the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Are we good? We going?
Are we? I don't know.
I don't know.
You gotta introduce us.
No, I don't. Yeah, but first I have to check with my audio engineer to make sure we're actually recording.
Bitch, I'm always recording.
I don't think you stopped.
That's my secret, Cap. I did stop, but then I started it over.
Okay, well, cool. Welcome back to What's in the Box.
What's in this box?
Oh, Gavin's joining us from What's in the Box.
Hello. How was your trip back to the studio after that long episode?
There was lots of traffic this time.
Yeah.
It was not as fun.
The Raleigh-Durham area is there's a lot of traffic here at all times.
Gosh, yeah.
There's Kane's game tonight. It was very...
Who you got your money on?
Kane's, of
What was your
course.
opinion on the trade?
I'm very happy, but we will see if it sticks through the off season this time. Because last year it did not, and it's a bad time.
Makes sense. We'll see how this playoff hockey goes.
I just I hope that more players did not get sick.
This is true.
God damn it, I love this bit so much. It's my new favorite thing. It's great.
So how are you doing emotionally after the episode?
I'm good. I got to speak to my old friend, get to dress up.
How do you feel about how you say being a member of the mafia, you know?
He's not mafia.
It sucks, doesn't it, Gav? When he just throws shit at you.
If you're aligned with anybody else, you've got to be a spy.
Yeah. No. You're suspicious. You're a suspicious character, though.
I am not.
I've been very forthright.
Has never even remotely tried to hide a single thing.
Nope. No.
Hi. This is every bit of information about me from my knowledge start to my knowledge end.
There is a lot more that you do not know yet.
No.
There's all the things you've asked about.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have no reason to lie. I have not talked to anybody except Drew in 40 years.
Hey, I'm sick of fucking hearing about it.
Oh, you're here too?
Yeah, I'm always here. I don't talk much, but...
Where I am, Drew is.
Where Drew is, sometimes he.
He is tired of watching me change appearance and
Jerking off in the corner.
Jorking it.
To get lonely.
Why are you obsessed with his dick? You brought it up in the past couple of What's the Boxes.
I also haven't rolled for it yet.
We're not.
You can roll for it and keep it to yourself.
You roll a D12 for length and a D4 for girth.
But what if Kadima wants it, then I can't keep it to myself.
Well, it's not Kadima, it's Derek.
No. I'm trying to siphon his god power.
I don't think
He's
that's how
just
you
trying to
do
suck
it.
off that
God. I don't give a fuck about his dick.
Hey, look, I know you're still trying to figure out how that works, but I don't think that's the way.
I haven't tried it yet.
We don't know until we
that
try.
theory.
I mean, in all fairness, it is his right hand. It's my whole body that is connected to Tenebris. So
The whole body.
could work.
And here I thought the first person you'd be sucking God power out of is Eldon. To get back to the episode,
I mean, there could be some throuple energy.
There could be.
It could be. Yeah, absolutely.
Could be.
And I'm just
Poor
confused.
me.
and gross.
Not poor. I'm okay being all the way over here, being left out of this horny ass shit.
So the episode, things happened.
Things happened.
No, great role play episode. This was a lot of fun. I loved first of all, I loved the interaction of Kadima and Cassandra. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I was trying so hard not to cry during the Cassandra and Eldon scene.
Yeah, that was it was beautiful.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Haley?
Yeah, I mean, it was nice as Haley. I'm really bummed that we are ending now because I really want to experience that party heist situation.
Same.
That sounds
Don't worry.
so fun.
Next week when we record again.
I know. It's a whole week away. It was really nice to have that moment with Cassandra and have somebody from Eldon's past that they got to connect with and receive an apology. I don't think that El's gotten many of those from people that have wronged him. And then be able to like have that shared life goal. Like we're now both living lives that we want to be proud of.
Yeah, no, to quote Derek, I mean, that moment was beautiful. Just being in that moment, it was so much fun to role play it and get it out from like her perspective. It was like, oh yeah, I have been dealing. It's like I did what I did, and like that doesn't make it right. But I felt bad about what I did every minute since I did it, and and that was my motivation of bringing her back in. I was like, oh no, that was her pivot moment of like, oh no, I'm fucked up. Like this is not who I want.
But I have to commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also liked the like friendly ribbing at the end. Like, oh, do you have a crush on somebody?
I loved that. That's my favorite moment of the episode. It was that little interaction. I was like, oh, Kadima was asking about me.
The callback.
The callback.
Well, it's been fun because in the Lost episodes there was like a pretty like it was heavier handed in the romance, but I like that since then it's been like sprinkled in little bits here, little bits there, and it feels a lot more organic.
Yeah, it feels like it's been organically building, which I love, and it's very fun to play with, and definitely was nice to have like Eldon have that like that tease feeling of like, oh, what's going on here? Like,
yeah, I think that in the Lost episodes it was more of a like because Eldon had been like using alcohol to cope. I think that he had just kind of shifted to using romance or lust or whatever to cope. But this feels more like Eldon's like in a decent place and like having like a genuine building of some potential something.
Yeah, it's fun to do. I'm a big fan of like not just like, oh, you see that we did this thing. Okay, our characters are couples.
Yeah,
like I like the long drawn out, like just letting it play out and not really saying what something is, but just like giving a room to be whatever.
Will they? Won't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that I love that.
I was planning on staying in Eldon's room that night, but I think Kadima came around the corner, saw Mish, and was like, "Oh, not tonight."
Can't wait to see what happens more with that.
That was really sweet too, though, for Eldon to wake up and Mish be there.
Yeah, curled up with Nue. I can picture it.
Yeah.
There's like big Nue, and Mish just like leaned back.
No, I think it's the other way. I think it'd be like, how sometimes dogs like lay out like that, and then I'm just kind of like curled up in a ball, right, like in between her legs.
Adorable.
That's the second time you've knocked your mic.
I know. It's not.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah.
So another budding relationship that I'm really liking is the friendship between Gavin Fuck me, how can I keep
Vadan?
Vadan.
I do it every time.
yeah.
Vadan,
Another veranda.
Another veranda.
I'm really enjoying that because, you know, we
Two
have
star-crossed individuals.
Yeah, we have that being trapped in common,
The
and
fish out of water.
yeah, and I mean, I remember, you know, Ghevarax remembers when he woke up on the material plane and how fucking jarring that was. And
That's what if Caveman and Captain America met.
Essentially.
and like, so like he knows, like, that was a long time ago for him, but he remembers still, like, just waking up and not understanding, having no memory of how he got there. And, you know, the difference is Vadan has memory of before.
Yeah.
And so it's, but it's still a very similar situation. And so, like, anytime Vadan is like, you know, holy shit, this is the world, like, what's going on? Like, Gev remembers that. He knows that. And so he wished that he had somebody aside from just Drew to help coach him through the world, because Drew didn't know anything about the world either. He was just his friend. Like, he was there for him, but he couldn't help coach through the world. And it took Ghevarax several years, I think, before he was really, truly acclimated into the material plane. And he wants to try and help, like, shorten that if Vadan is going to stay. And if what Mish says is true and there is nothing in the astral sea, there's nothing for him to go home to. And that's tough, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I love it. I am so glad that that's blossoming into something great.
Oh yeah, I love the new inter-party dynamics as the party has shifted wildly.
So
Yeah.
weird.
How's everyone else feeling?
I'm just here.
The Snyder answer.
It's just the most, like, everyone's just like doing their own thing. I'm like, sweet. We're slowly but surely going towards my end goal, and I will do whatever I need to.
We're slowly but surely going towards my end goal.
Yeah.
Misha has his eye on the prize.
Yep.
One track mind.
Yeah.
Punch God.
Punch God.
My other favorite moment of the episode was the pocket food. That was so the stupidest bit. That was so fucking funny.
I had a blast with that one.
That was good.
Being like, no, Vadan, you gotta take some pocket sausage for the road.
Pocket sausage was unhinged. It's truly vile.
Derek being
You're
like,
gonna
yeah,
get
I'm just taking
everyone
some
sick.
orange juice and pouring it in.
Already, like, yeah.
You missed
Pressing the
it, you missed it
pocket.
later. I looked over at Snyder and I was like,
Can you narrate what you did?
so I slapped my titty where my pocket is, and I'm picturing it like just squirting up like a geyser.
Like
Just-
geyser of orange juice.
So fucking good.
Unhinged.
That was
Truly unhinged.
amazing.
I told you, Ghevarax is a foodie, man. He loves his fucking food. Gotta take some for the road.
Also gave Eldon a little shirtless Kadima this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a treat.
As a treat.
As a treat.
Howard-esque motherfucker.
Did that, but also you heard me punching the wall.
Yeah.
So I was like, how is this gonna play out? Is Eldon gonna be like, hey, you good? Your hands are dripping blood.
So I was like, got too much other stuff going on.
Yeah, we'll focus on other things.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, so was Kadima. He said,
Yeah.
I think I left it ambiguous about how much he didn't like his dad until we started playing. I was like, no, he actually doesn't fuck with this dude.
Yeah.
But he has to for reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I love
And that
getting, like,
reason is
glimpses of that.
family.
no, the reason is work. Yeah.
It's my job.
Yep.
I think that'll be a big bonding thing
Yeah.
for Eldon and Kadima.
Oh, yeah, I love everyone kind of getting a chance to, like, just like a day of relaxation, really. I mean, you guys got to eat, chill, pick out outfits, and, like, it's been go, go, go. I mean, you guys landed on Breton and the same day killed Zelda's uncle. You guys have had some downtime, but it was nice to, like, actually, like, play through that downtime. I think it was needed to just have a beach day episode.
Yeah,
So-
that was a lot of fun.
It was a blast, and now you guys get to infiltrate a party.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
going to
be
be really fun.
It's great because, like, as we were talking about, like, this next thing, I'm like, Ghevarax is actually really built for this kind of infiltration. Like, the stealth and stuff, like, he's got good stealth, but, like, the going in, talking to people, not being himself. Like, you know, he's got charm person, command, he's got subtle spell. Like, he can do a lot of shit. Getting into a locked room, he's got Misty Step. Like, he is built for this.
Oh yeah.
I can punch people.
I was also built to break into places. I was also built to break into places.
Yeah.
The dream team.
Yeah. Use you as a distraction.
And that's going to be Gavin and Mish like really bonding, I think, on this one. This is going to be a good moment for that.
I'm getting replaced.
No. You saw Ghevarax was trying to bond with you too.
Yeah, but breaking into places with Mish is my thing.
I will distract for the two of you.
That's a fun idea for a question though. How are some of our like party members feeling about, you know, you lost Zelda and now Gev is here? How's everyone?
They are so different.
How's everyone feeling with the new kind of party dynamic? Like, how is
So loud.
Are people? I know it's new. So loud. I know it's
Truly
new, but,
so loud.
How are people feeling about Gev, like in character?
I don't know. It's been 36 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's cautiously optimistic. Because he hasn't done anything to be untrustworthy. He's a pretty likable guy. But Kadima has guards up for a reason and cares about Eldon, cares about Mish. New people are around, and I don't think we haven't had a one-on-one time. I've had one-on-one with Vadon.
Yeah, we haven't had one-on-one, but we have had pretty decent conversations, I feel like.
Yeah, but I think like Kadima's really big on, I'm going to talk to you one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like he did that with Cassandra. Like,
Like did that with me, did that with Eldon.
Yeah,
Eldon.
he likes pulling somebody aside. All right, cut the bullshit.
Sidebar.
What's up with this? So he just hasn't gotten to do or had a chance to do that with Ghevarax. It's not that we haven't had any bad interactions, and that's why I think he's cautiously optimistic. He's like, there's no way that this guy can be shitty.
Oh, well, there is, but not to the people he cares about.
Yeah, and that's fine. Kadima can be shitty
piece of shit.
to people he doesn't like either.
Yeah, that's the human experience.
Yep.
But yeah, no, he is not to go too far into it because I want it to come out in character, but he is one of those types of people that it's like when he decides that he's your friend, he is all in. Like,
he's annoyingly your friend. Like,
I mean, sort of, but like he's all in. Like he is when he makes that decision, that's it. And it's going to be real hard to convince him otherwise of that once he makes that decision. Now, he's not necessarily always quick to make that decision.
He's not a real shades of gray kind of guy. He's a black or white kind of situation.
Kind of, yeah. Well, because everything else in his like life is all gray. And so when he has something, some sort of control over his choices, it's very like he understands.
Finite.
Yeah, he understands that there are ambiguous parts, but when he makes that decision, that's the decision, and because he can control that, there's lots of things he can't control, and it can get frustrating for him.
Yeah, I mean, ever since we lost Malik and Thilda, Eldon has kind of held people further away, and
especially with Craig.
Yeah, well, the Craig thing was specifically because of how vulnerable and weak Craig turned out to be.
Poor Craig.
Craig's
getting catching strays.
If Craig were in the What's in the Box, what would Craig say?
If Casey, no. You know whose fault this is? It's Casey's fault because he's too much of a coward to level up Craig.
No, I did what I did on purpose.
On purpose, he stands on principle.
Coward.
Nope,
Yeah.
purpose.
Craig coming in to save the day, that was super hot, and Eldon was like, hell yeah. And then he immediately went unconscious. And Eldon was like, oh my God. Like,
I have to take care of him.
I've already lost so many people in my life I love. And then in that fight, lost people that he loves. He like immediately closed off to Craig.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like almost even like a disgust feeling because he's like, I can't go there at all.
Hey, look, I was just out there doing my best.
And you were.
Fighting the good fight.
Craig, you're on the boat. Go home.
It's not your fault that the best
No,
wasn't good
It
enough.
is your fault. You could have done
He
better.
didn't do anything wrong.
If you didn't roll bad.
He couldn't love you because he couldn't lose you.
The Misha
I think that's
experience.
beautiful.
That is that
Trust me when I say this. You could have done better.
rude. Okay.
Take it from a guy who has been rolling real bad. You can do better.
Yeah.
Well, I will just see myself out of here then.
See you on the next boat, buddy.
And it's like Kadima has just like reached a level with it, like for Eldon to be like, okay, like you can hold up, you know, in a fight. Like I'm not concerned about you dying, and like we've like built some relationships. Like you've just like entered that more like inner circle area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
with
it's
Gev,
definitely going to take time.
yeah, like it really enjoys you on a surface level place, but is like, and like would, you know, fight for you and like take care of you, but it's not like a deep thing because he's like holding you in a place where like if I lost this person, I'd be okay.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes total sense. I don't expect anything after the shit that especially Misha and Eldon have gone through.
You're too saccharine. Mm-hmm. You're too saccharine.
Yeah.
And that's just the immediate feeling is this person is it feel like something is off and I don't know why it feels off, and it's like this person is too sweet, too nice.
Is that what saccharine is?
Saccharine is the things where it's like it's sickly sweet.
Okay. I didn't know what that word was.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
I apologize.
And I think
I was waiting for context.
I think part of it, and correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, but part of it is also like all the shit that you've gone through, right? Like, so Ghevarax isn't necessarily out of the norm for a general guy.
Yes.
But for you guys in particular, it is. Yeah, it's a far cry from what you're used
And
to.
obviously, you know, you take the D&D campaign out of this. It's
Yeah.
just like, okay, cool. The same day we lost one ally, you appeared in a mirror and you're
Yeah.
just conveniently a nice guy.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like
It also shows that like Misha's hardened up a lot
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the campaign.
yeah.
Misha's hardened up a lot.
I mean, at the beginning of the campaign, he didn't know any of you. He was like, yeah, come to my house.
Yep.
Yeah.
you saved my life.
Come into my home.
Yeah, we went through one fight together and I was like, I'll die for everyone here.
Oh, you guys came here, and then now my house is gone. All right, well, I guess we're going over here.
Yep.
No, the party has come a long way, and I'm excited to see what happens next. We'll say it right here. We will not be called the Cloacas or the Godfisters.
Godfisters are out, brother.
Godfisters
That's bullshit.
Godfisters is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It's better. It's way better than Cloacas.
Wait. We can take a vote.
You can't
I
vote.
vote no.
I also
I vote no.
So-
we need to seem like a group of noble.
Well, I mean, that's for the party, but in general, I mean, that's
Yeah.
right. We do.
We could do this
I'm-
in the What's in the Box, like actually figure out a party.
I
name.
am kind of tired of writing the party over and over and over again on these party descriptions or the episode descriptions. So like I changed it up: the misfits, the party,
losers,
the group. I try to change it, but like having a party name, it's not necessary, but it's nice. But this
Because like we
party
had Team Titans.
this party is also now
Legally distinct.
extremely new.
Team. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even, I mean,
It keeps
Kadima's been with us
shifting.
for a long time, but like the 4 months on the boat,
I mean, Kadima's been with me
Or 4 weeks on the boat.
with Misha and Eldon for longer than Malik was.
Yeah.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but
But has done less stuff.
the amount of time to amount of shit, ratio is it's not the same, right? Because I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bonding that happened on that boat ride, but it was a month of just travel, right? So it's
A
don't know.
few shrimps.
yeah, well, but now with Zelda gone and Ghevarax coming in, like it's not something we need to do right now by any
Shrimping
means.
We could be the Rizzlers.
No. No. Also,
No.
we can't because that's a trademarked name.
Rizzlers. Plural.
Plural.
No.
No. I like it better than
also fuck that
Godfisters,
kid.
Yeah.
but
I feel like it would be so hard.
Yeah.
Because our party has been so dynamic, and like the goal, like we just now have found a goal.
Yeah.
Like
It's homework for when we record this next week.
Within the next 7 days, we're going to come up with a name.
Or you at home.
Yeah, you're at home. Call in.
Can suggest it.
Get on
Send
the
an
Discord.
email to mindscapesandmagic@gmail.com. That's mindscapes
Or go to
and
the
magic at
Discord.
gmail.com.
Yeah, go to the Discord.
Go into the Discord.
We need something like mysterious and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
cool factor has to be fucking up there. Like it has to be fucking cool.
Gotta get there.
Rule of cool.
Intimidating.
Because we'll put it on shirts.
Well, the
It
unfortunate
can't-
thing is
we
a
can't
lot of
put
the cool
cloaca on
names,
shirts.
a lot of the cool names I'm
fucking
automatically
can.
thinking of are already gods.
I mean,
Tenebrous. Coolest name for something that's dark and mysterious because that's just what it means. That's like a ethereal gate of just pure blackness.
you said
It's
Omni
Tenebrous.
Hole wasn't,
Omni hole is not enough.
but Tenebrous is okay. Mysterious gate.
Tenebrous
One
does
goes
sound
out, one
cooler.
goes in.
I disagree.
I'm not engaging. I'm refusing.
I'm being a shit.
I'm refusing to engage.
Well, it's something to think about.
I'm
as
casting
we go-
disengage.
as we go forward. What
Feign death.
what kind of names encompass the party and your goals and who y'all are? But definitely something to think about. Like we said, it's not necessary, but it would be nice.
It would be nice.
It would definitely be nice.
It could just be the party.
I mean, we are already the party. That is what 90% of the episode descriptions have us as. So,
The final decimation.
The disseminators.
The final decimations.
Final Destination is really good.
Final destination.
Destination.
Destimation.
we could be the gods.
Destimators.
That was me stuttering. I
That's a
liked the Final Destination, but I think that'd be good for like the name of this arc.
Yeah. Or this campaign.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how y'all do. Shit, this might not be the final decimation.
We
Brother,
could
I'm
open it up
fully
to
expecting a time skip.
it being 10 years instead of 100 years. Maybe they're like, maybe we gave you guys too much time. Bop, 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 bop.
It's like, oh, this is how y'all act with 100. All right, fine.
One
You-
party to end them all.
One party to bind them.
The Godfisters.
No. I'm gonna figure something out while I am at work within the next 7 days.
I mean, the God fists could work. But that kind of sounds like you're punching for the gods.
But Godfisters, they know what's up. We're fisting God.
fisting
It's a fist of God.
That's not punching at all.
I mean, it's a form of punching.
It's just internal.
Jesus Christ.
Well, on that note, we love
Right
you
up
guys.
the cloaca.
Thank you all so much for listening.
I'm punching God's cloaca.
We'll see you guys next time. We love you. Bye.
Wrist deep,
Right up in there. Bye.
Wristing it.
Fuck.
Dude.